travel with American Airlines. We're glad you're here.
Alrighty, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Back in California, feels good. Definitely miss South Carolina, that fun-filled week fishing the Bassmaster Kayak Championship. What an awesome time, and obviously we had some pretty good fortune to make that top 10, but back in California, and first place we are fishing, you guessed it, California Delta. It is March, things should be heating up, but not only from a bass perspective, but possibly, hopefully, striper as well. That's the plan today. We're out with a couple of buddies. You guys probably recognize them. We got Tyler and Dave just behind us. Yeah, we're just going out here with an open mind, try for some striper, try for some bass, see what's cooperating, and hopefully get on a few fish. But that's the plan today. Day on the California Delta. It's a beautiful day, sunny skies, calm water, hard to beat. So take you guys with me. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Let's go topwater first. Man, it'd be nice to get the first topwater fish out of the way this year. Oh, dang. Just had one try to eat the topwater. Looked like a little one. Could have been a bass though. Never know. I'm assuming striper. Good sign. Just kind of got a feeling a topwater is going to work. Got a low tide right now. It's incoming. Not as much water above these fish's heads. One little sniff we just got gives me some confidence to keep going with it though. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah. That's what we wanted right there. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Not a giant, but a fun fish. Open your mouth. Nice. Little fella. Dude, first topwater fish of the year. I mean, I know it's not a bass, but I kind of rather catch the striper today because they just are so mean when they hit the topwater. That was fun. Thank you, sir. Okay, I could do this. I can work with that. Are you guys going straight to the road?
Or straight down.
Okay.
You can either go to like that break and go to the road that way, or go straight out.
I was gonna say I can check the other side.
Yeah, we can go.
If you want me to go check the other break and see if there's anything going on,
Yeah, I'm down to
I'll
head that way.
text you.
To that break. If you want, you can motor all the way through to like the break over there. Fish whatever you want on the way.
Okay.
And then we'll work our way towards there, and then like that way you might be like, yeah, there's not even a bite over here.
All right. Yeah, I'll work my way towards that one flat. We had some fish the other day, or the other month. Yep. All right. I'll meet you guys down there then. Fish are really being this elusive. I feel like the last few times we've checked this flat and struck out every single time. It's not here yet. Dead calm, slick. Let's go back to old Toppy. Man, look at all the bugs. There's so many bugs right now. A little hatch of whatever they are. Little flies, but I'll tell you one thing. The times where we've gotten on a decent striper bite out here in the spring, when the bugs were just caked thick out here. Kind of like how they are now. They're getting that way. These warm days without wind, these bugs really show up. Golly, can't buy a bite out here. Well, I guess let's go bass fishing for a little bit. This looks nice. Man, it's getting warm. Gotta shed some layers. You would think the fishing would warm up too. I mean, come on now. It's the California Delta. It's March. How is it that we only have one fish, and it's a striper of all things, in the boat at 11 o'clock? That's why the Delta is such a tricky son of a gun. Second cast with a freaking chatterbait. I think that means something. Second cast. Change the color. We get a little chunker. Would we have gotten bit on the other color? I don't know. But I'm certainly going to keep black and blue on now for a minute. Got one on the fall. There we go. Black and blue, apparently. Nice chunk, dude. Let's keep going. It's so crazy how, like, a simple change, color even, makes a world of difference. I was letting that one fall too. I think both fish hit this on the fall. By the toolies. There we are. I think some of these fish are just rooting for crawfish up there. Again, that was on the fall. I mean, there's probably crawfish in that belly. Crawfish like to get up in the toolies, and I'm sure the bass are just plucking them out of there. And that chatterbait, I guess, when it falls, it represents a crawfish. I think, and I don't know, this is just kind of my theory. I don't think like a chatterbait necessarily is a bait fish to a bass on the Delta. I think the chatter really makes it seem crawfish-like. You know, when like the crawfish kind of sputter away. That's what I think the chatterbait really represents on the Delta. That fish was right up in those tulies though, in probably 2 foot of water. Little pattern, little pattern. There's a big one. Yeah, you felt that one. Oh God, it's a big one. Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah. Dude, he crushed it, man. Thought that was a striper for a second. Nice fish, man. Black and blue chatterbait time. All these fish are thick, thick fish. That one's got a cull tag hole in its mouth too. Little tournament fish. Lucky day, buddy. You're not going in the live well. Man, right under that tree. That one again hit it right on the fall. Maybe a second crank, but that's how the Delta is, guys. Hours and hours of struggle, and then boom, they start biting. Yo, what's up, dude? I'm catching some bass over here on a chatterbait.
Oh, chatterbait bass.
But they're up shallow.
Shallow, like 3 to 5 feet.
Maybe 2 foot, man. No, black and blue chatterbait. I tried everything over here.
We've been like, we need to get our together. That's what we've been telling ourselves right now. Try harder and fish harder. We can catch it. But
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're just over here, or if they just want black and blue chatterbaits. They're all on like the fall too.
yeah, we're not that far away from there. We'll just cut over and do that for acres.
All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, just got bit again. There is a bite. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do that a lot of you guys always have told me to do after you miss a bite. Follow up with a worm. Now that was definitely a bite. Will that fish eat the worm though? The first one that didn't get the chatterbait good. You got it. There we go. All right, you guys were right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Good follow-up bait. Thought it was a dink because he missed it. But it's just another fatso. Oh, little fatty. Delta. Oh. Chunk. Fat fish. That's like a clone of the other one. Just round, thick Delta fish. It's like a 14-incher. It's probably 2 and change though. Huh. Okay. Follow-up bait worked for once. I've tried it a few times before, mainly topwater. I think usually when I follow up with topwater fish with this, oh, there's another one. Oh my goodness, how did he not get it? Getting interrupted. I was saying, usually I've thrown this after I miss a topwater fish, but I've never had them bite the worm. I don't know if it's just because like they're so dialed on a topwater, but I think with a chatterbait or a crankbait bite, something moving, they miss subsurface, you're more likely to... Oh! He just took my worm off. Every time I'm trying to finish a sentence, they interrupt me. I was just saying we're more likely to get bit on a follow-up bait if it's a subsurface bait versus a topwater. There's apparently a couple fish over here. Well, look at that. What is that? I think that's a big thing of bait or something right there. They're stacked right there. Oh my goodness. Another bite. And probably a dink. I think. I don't know. Getting too excited. I'm fishing sloppy now. That was a fish. Oh, got stumped again on the fall. You guys sick of hearing me say the same thing? All right, follow up. We should get bit. There we go. Oh, man, they're all like clones, just short and stocky. Some very misleading kayak bag we'd have today. We'd have like a 75-inch bag today, but probably 15 pounds if we keep that up right there. Well, that's why we kept an open mind today, guys. Striper, bass, whatever bit. Striper I thought was going to be the deal, but looks like the bass are on the munch right now. Oh, there's a big one. That's big, big. Yep. Let's play him. That's a big one. It's a big fish of the day so far. Oh God, there's a lot of wood down there though. Come on, dude, get up here. Oh my God, he's a huge one. Knowing that, of course. Oh my God, this is just like a freak fish right here. Come here, dude. Oh yeah, buddy. They're all built like that. These are pre-spawn fish, no doubt. Look at that fish. Look how round that fish is. Fatties back here. Alright, I guess I gotta slow down too. That was a bulldog of a fish right there. There's a bite. Got it that time. That's the one we missed earlier. Just pecked us. Finally caught a little one, but he's still built kind of stout. I think it's safe to say the Delta is officially game on for bass. It's a long winter, guys. A long winter. But these fish felt that too, and they're ready to munch. Yellow.
Hi, Greg. Sorry to bother you on a work day.
You're okay.
Are you fishing?
Yeah.
Sick. Are they up yet?
Yep, I'm crushing them.
Are you really?
They're not bedding, they're pre-spawn. They're all fat.
Red crankbait?
No, chatterbait on the fall, and then I started slowing down with a 5-inch worm, and they're all built the same though. They're all like super fat.
That's awesome, dude.
Which was crazy because it was like a terribly slow day. I caught one striper on a topwater this morning, which was cool, but then it was like just nothing. And then I started, bass fishing. The second cast with the black and blue chatterbait, I got bit, got like 4 more.
Dude, that's so sick. God, I want to go. Are you staying in the duplex on Thursday night?
Come on. Oh, Mike, it's a good one. I started fishing because I knew that you're good luck. I mean, I'm catching them pretty good anyways, but they're not hard.
I'm a good luck charm. Awesome.
Actually, it's not that big. It's a fat one though. They're all so fat, man. Like just chunks.
Sick.
Mike, say hi and say how you're such an Instagrammer now.
Hey everybody, I'm an Instagrammer. Whee!
Go give Mike a follow, everybody. He's an influencer now.
Alrighty, well I'll give you a call later.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Please. Bye.
These fish are just loaded here. And I'm getting cocky. Water clarity's like perfect too. Like it's not super dirty, it's got a little tinge to it. Oh, that's what bit. They're just biting right now. They're just biting. Oh, chased right there. Oh, look at that. just saw tons of bait right there. Like bigger bait. Oh, look at them all. What are those? I think that's what we saw in our graph. Tons of them, like 8 inches long. Oh, he knows. I think I caught them all, dude.
Could have been the timing of the tide, too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You want to go see what Dave's doing?
Yeah. Probably good right here.
Well, working our way back towards the ramp, guys. So is the Delta. Little spurts, bite windows. Seems like we at least got one, capitalized on it. What a bite window it was. But ever since then, it's just been nothing. Even went through that same area again. Didn't get bit. Back to square one. We'll start with the black and blue chatterbait. Tide is still dropping, so it's getting kind of low. But we'll see. At least water is moving. Feel bad for these turtles upcoming here. They're totally gonna make the leap of faith when we go by. It's just they've been sitting there all day. The tide has kept dropping. Oh, there we go. Bass or striper? I don't know. Oh, it's a big bass. Yep. Nice. Another fatty. Alrighty. Thought that was a striper for a second. Just a thick fish. I think I can see where we're gonna get our next bite. I won't say anything, but let's see if you guys can guess the commonality as to why I think we're gonna get bit on this next section. I think it's fairly obvious, but we'll see. I bet you guys guessed it. You guys totally guessed it. The rock, right? Yeah, the rock. There's not a ton of it on this side, but... Oh, that's way bigger than I thought. Yeah, there's a couple little sections of rock. I don't know if it just offers a little deeper drop off, but... Oh man, that's how you want to stick them right there too. He ain't coming off. Nice one. Beautiful fish right there. Another chunk. It's like the same thing. As soon as that bait landed there, that fish bit. It's so weird how they just bite differently sometimes. You know, sometimes they want it slow rolled or burning. Then sometimes you just have to put it on their head. Alrighty folks, that is going to conclude our first trip back in California, out on the California Delta. It felt good. It felt good. It was a good, solid day of fishing. It felt like how California Delta fishing should feel in March. Big, fat, pre-spawn fish and catching numbers. It was a solid day of fishing, but it did not come easy. As we mentioned in the beginning of this video, we weren't really sure what to expect. We were optimistic, but we didn't know if we'd get on striper, if we'd get on bass. Really, whatever was biting, we were gonna target. Relatively quickly, we got a striper on a Berkeley Driftwalker. This morning was real calm, beautiful, the sun was coming up, had a little shade pocket in this small channel, slowly working it back, boom, nice striper, busting on top. What an awesome feeling that is, and definitely can't wait for more of that this year. That was really our only sniff, our only opportunity at striper. We checked some other areas where they could be, they just weren't there. So we moved on, we checked some areas that should have some bass, and they weren't there. Before you know it, after 4 hours or so, we're scratching our head and thinking, well, at least we'll get to go to In-N-Out Burger today. But I would say the key change, the key moment was when we tied on a black and blue chatterbait. This is a Z-Man custom chatterbait. It's my go-to chatterbait for really all chatterbaits. We got a little swim Senko on there. Second cast, got bit on the fall, decent fish. A few casts later, boom, another bite on the fall on the chatterbait. Solid fish. We pretty much went with that down this 150-yard stretch, and we got on them. We caught some really nice fat pre-spawn fish. We did work that area over with a 5-inch Senko. One of my favorite colors on the Delta this time of year is that green pumpkin with red flake. We tried a lot of stuff. We tried punching, we tried cranking, topwater, frogs, just nothing really chasing. That vertical presentation from the chatterbait to the SENKO was the deal, and Chesty did die unfortunately, but we caught a few more nice quality fish on the SENKO after that. A lot of fun out there. Delta is getting good right now. As always guys, I thank you for watching, for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.